Hey everyone, so 2019 is rapidly coming to an end. I think we can honestly start counting it in hours instead of days or even weeks. And I thought it would be a great time to just kind of recap 2019. And I'm going to go through the 5 highs and the 5 lows of this year living in the van. For today's video, I would enjoy the mid 60 degrees and beautiful sunny weather and head on out to Lake Norman and just enjoy the beautiful weather, although climate change is real and it probably should be snowing, but it's not. But yeah, this year has definitely had a lot of ups and downs, starting with the first up, which was that we actually moved into our van. That happened in March of this year. And after 3 years of living in an apartment, we now downsized to 97 square feet. And I've got to say, for the most part, it's definitely been a good thing. Alright, now one bad thing that did happen at the start of our travels was when we went to Myrtle Beach and then down to Tybee Island, we found ourselves in a bit of a predicament when a Stingray decided it would be a great day to sting Jeremy and barbed him in the face. Now, he's fine now, but it definitely put a damper into us. We had literally only been on the road for a week, and we ended up having to take some time to let Jeremy rest and relax before we could hit the road again. It took him like 2 weeks or so for him to actually get his foot back into his shoe properly and start cycling and walking without tremendous pain. He still has what I call the Bermuda Triangle of no feeling in his foot, but makes for an interesting story and a great scar on his foot. One huge upside to being able to live in the van was that we were able to get on the road and travel a little. And a huge thing for us was actually reconnecting with people we hadn't seen in a while. So our first stop was Oklahoma City to see my best friend Angela, and I hadn't seen her in probably 4 or 5 years, so it was definitely great to catch up with her. And I was able to catch up with my brother not once but twice this year, which is huge. If you're somebody who lives a few states away from family, you understand that sometimes it's not so easy to drive across the country or get on a plane and see each other. So it was definitely nice to be able to reconnect and see people that we hadn't seen in a while, and definitely a plus side of living in the van. Now, I know it's getting a little windy, but I wanted you to be able to see the only beach in Charlotte. Which I think is cheesy but cute at the same time. Another highlight of this year was that I was able to check off a new state on my bucket list of seeing all 50 states, and that was Colorado. We ended up spending almost 4 months there, exploring the mountains and the wilderness, and I've got to say, it was a lot of fun. But that being said, it also turned into one of my low points for this year, which was parking in Colorado, because oh my gosh, that was such a hard thing for us to do. We got kicked out of National Forest, BLM land, parking lots, Walmarts. Like, it was ridiculous how hard it was for us to park there. And so that's definitely a learning curve for us. So it was both a highlight and a low light for us to explore Colorado. Now, another huge highlight of this year was being able to enjoy nature for what it is. For the first time ever, I got to see a moose, an elk, I got to see a fox, some bears, chipmunks. The only thing I didn't see was a ram, so I'm still holding out hope for that, maybe next year. And not only was I able to see all these really cool animals in their natural habitat out in the wilderness, but we were able to camp in some pretty remote locations. And as a city girl, I don't get to see stars the way I really want to see them because of all the light pollution. And out there, man, I saw the Milky Way for the first time, which if you have never seen the Milky Way, oh my gosh, just like get in your car, go as far away from lights as you can, and then look up at night, because it is amazing. It's so pretty. And I just love being able to enjoy all of the stars and just take in the awness, the majesty that is nature. It was just a huge highlight to be able to enjoy that. Now, while nature can be really awesome, it can also be really deadly. And we definitely learned that the hard way at the Comanche National Grasslands. It was a huge highlight for us to be able to go there. We really enjoyed the landscape and being able to go down into the canyon and be able to explore and see the footprints, the dinosaur footprints. If you haven't seen that video, it was a lot of fun. However, that being said, we also unexpectedly ran out of water, and despite reading maps, reading terrain, reading reviews on the trail, we estimated that it was only going to take us about 2 hours maximum to go on this ride, and I think we ended up being out there for about 6 hours. We ran out of water. It was not a good thing. We definitely got dehydrated, but you know, sometimes you gotta, even when you think you know everything, you still don't know everything. And so that was one of those lessons learned kind of things, especially while we're exploring really new to us terrain. You know, it's just something that we should have been more prepared for, and we weren't. But so that was a low light to be dehydrated in the desert. Now, coming back home in October was both a blessing and a bit of a downside for us. While we were so happy to reconnect with friends and go to weddings and celebrate babies being born, we also really were sad that we were off the road. And it's something that we definitely and desperately want to do again. There's a lot more of the country that we want to explore. So kind of a low light would be having to be off the road. We got just a small taste, I feel like, in this year of what it was like to live on the road, to explore, to travel, and truly be a nomad. And unfortunately right now, we just financially cannot move around on the road like we want to. So that's definitely a downside of this year for us. Now, with that being said, another low point of this year has been our work situation. We quit jobs that we liked to try and travel, and then we found ourselves not being able to find work to do remotely like we thought we would. So we ended up having to pick up a job in Colorado to try and make ends meet, and then now we're back here in Charlotte, and we've picked up jobs and still looking for remote work, still trying to figure out how we can create a income for us that will also allow us to travel. That's a thing that I think we're gonna dive really, really hard into in 2020. If you know any good places where we can work remotely and travel, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know, so that hopefully we can get on the road sooner rather than later. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And yeah, 2019 is done. Hope you guys have a great, safe, and happy New Year's. I will probably see you in 2020. And yeah, until next time, get outside, enjoy, encourage, and explore.